Hey, what's going on, everybody? XilentFlex here, and have a really exciting video for you guys today. At least I hope you're excited to hear the epic story of how I peed on the principal's car when I was in high school. Yes. Well, before I get started with the story, I wanted to get your guys' feedback regarding my channel. Now, for my future channel plans, the future plans that I have for my channel, I've decided to come up with a YouTube schedule. So what I'm thinking about is uploading 3 videos a week, and what I would like to know from you guys is what type of videos would you like those 3 videos to be. What I was kind of thinking was I'd have one video that was kind of my life coaching tips and whatnot for life type of video. I'll have another video that's an Ask Flex, and then maybe video number 3 could be a vlog of some sort or some other type of video. And and on top of that, if I can do 3 videos a week, I was thinking about doing some epic Let's Play videos. I know when I watched a lot of gaming videos back in the day when I first got into my YouTube channel, I really enjoyed some of the Let's Plays that some great commentators did, especially Sean Anders, the Minecraft Let's Plays he did. I thought were really, really exciting. So I'm hoping to do something similar to that, but I want to do it with a kind of an old school kick, and I'm going to be doing it with some really awesome old school games that I'm super obsessed over and I just truly love, and you guys will see what those are if you guys are down with that. But basically, I'd like you guys to give me your feedback as to what you'd like to see on my channel, and I would appreciate any feedback that you'd have that you think would help my channel grow. And so I'm looking at 3 videos a week, possibly more. You can give me any feedback that you think of. You can even tell me what days you'd like me to upload, what time, what video you would like to be uploaded on what certain day, etc. So don't hold back. Really would appreciate the feedback. And yeah, that's where I'll go with that. And without further ado, let's get started with this story, because I know you guys really want to hear how I peed on the principal's car. So we're going back to I think this is my junior year of high school when I was on cross country. I ran cross country, for those of you who don't know, all 4 years of high school. And my freshman year, I think, was on junior varsity the entire time. I made varsity my sophomore, junior, and senior years. Now, my junior year of high school, we actually had practice. We had a spot that we met at school every day. So after class would get out, the entire cross-country team would meet in this one spot, and it was in the parking area where all the seniors and juniors would park, and it was kind of close to the faculty parking area. And this particular day, our whole team was running, and we would do this warm-up, and it was about a 15-minute run, probably a mile-and-a-half warm-up or whatever, where we would run, and then we'd come back and we'd stretch. So I'm running in this warm-up, and I'm with one of these guys that I'd known, and I won't say any names or anything. We're running in the warm-up, and man, I had to take a piss like no one's business. And so we do this 15-minute warm-up. We get back to the area that we're all meeting, and the entire team starts stretching and stuff. So while we're stretching, I'm sitting here going, there is no freaking way in hell that I'm going to be able to finish practice today without taking a piss. So there's a guy next to me, and this is the one I was talking about, who's in a similar situation. So our entire team starts stretching and whatnot, and we're sitting there, and I'm just dying, doing the pee dance and stuff. And I'm like, okay, this has got to happen, or I'm not going to finish practice today without passing out from lack of a bigger bladder, or whatever you want to call it. So the team finishes stretching and stuff, and they get ready to go on their run, and they're starting to jog off. And me and this other guy are sitting here going, okay, we got to piss. I don't have enough time to go into the school, so we have to improvise here. So we go, okay, let's just go over here by this group of cars in the faculty area, and we'll just pee in this corner where nobody can see us, because the faculty area was actually an enclosed area. It had like a concrete wall that would enclose the entire area. So the only way that you could get into it was driving through this gate that they would open when school was open and stuff. So we hopped this concrete fence, and we went over into this corner. I went to one corner, and he went to the other corner, and we just started peeing. Now, I'm sitting in here peeing in the corner, and man, I'll tell you, I mean, if I could have timed this mofo, I would have said this is a 60-second plus pee, and oh man, it felt amazing. But anyways, I was standing right in front of this car, and I actually didn't sit there and just like urinate on the hood of the car. I was just peeing in the corner and kind of having my little fun with the stream, going on the wall. You know, you gotta have a little bit of fun with it. And you know, I did my business, and that was it. We went, hopped the fence, and pieced out. And so basically, we went and did practice, and everything was cool, and I didn't even really think anything of it. We went to school the next day, and I'm sitting there in school, and someone comes into my classroom. I don't remember what class it was, but I basically got called out of the classroom. And so I'm walking around going, what is this? Because, I mean, I was a kid in high school where I didn't really get in trouble or anything. I mean, I was a pretty good student. And so I'm getting called into the principal's office, and I'm like, what's up with this? And so I'm walking to the principal's office, and they open the door, and I see the kid that was peeing, 20 feet next to me or whatever, that we'll call him my pee partner. That sounded pretty homosexual. My pee buddy, that still sounds pretty lame. Anyways, this is the guy that we were taking a leak. And he's sitting in the chair, and the second I saw him, I was like, oh my god, no! Because this particular kid who had joined me on this venture was he's one of those kids where you kind of like categorize him as a goody two-shoe. He wouldn't do anything bad. If you caught him in a lie, he would melt and tell the truth. And one of those kids. And nothing against him, but I just remember opening the door going, no! And shaking my head. And then I knew the second that I sat down in that chair that this punk had ratted us out. So I was so pissed, but I remember sitting there, and the principal basically goes, well, we had some video surveillance of, and she pointed to the guy sitting across from me, urinating in the faculty area, but there was 2 large puddles. And she says, I approached this guy, and he basically told me that you and this other gentleman had hopped the fence into the faculty area and urinated on the school. And so I'm sitting there going, oh God, what am I gonna say? And so I was like, yeah, okay, we peed. I peed in the corner. I didn't really see the big deal. And apparently, I swear, the principal and the faculty members, they were looking for stuff to pin on us. I remember one of the excuses, the faculty person that was sitting in the office with us, with the principal, said that apparently my urine, which in the magnitude that she described it was like 10 gallons of urine, had somehow made its way from the ground onto the principal's car, which to me, I was like, stop fooling me. This is a bunch of BS, but okay, whatever. And then the ROTC guy, because the faculty area is behind the ROTC room, apparently the urine had gone through the wall and soaked into uniforms in the ROTC room. So I'm sitting here as both of these fools are telling me this stuff, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. You guys are full of shit. And so basically, me and this guy got hammered for, quote unquote, peeing on the principal's car and apparently urinating on ROTC uniforms through the wall. So what the heck, right? It's exactly what I was thinking. So basically, we, throughout our cross-country team, everybody found out that we had, quote-unquote, peed on the principal's car and all this stuff. And basically, we got 3 or 4 days. They didn't actually suspend us. We got what's called in-school suspension, where they pretty much stick you in a room for 7 hours or however long. I don't remember how long classes was, 8 or 7 hours, whatever. And you basically sit there with a person that watches over you, and you can't leave. They bring you lunch and stuff, and it's like prison in school. So that's my story of how I ended up peeing on the principal's car, even though it is a bunch of BS. I totally peed in the corner, but those mopos got me. So I figured you guys would like the story of me peeing on my school and actually getting caught. And I don't know, I thought it was pretty funny. Everybody on the team was laughing at me and stuff, so I figured you guys would enjoy that story. I don't know how many of you have actually successfully urinated on the school and got caught. I think that's a pretty unique thing I'd like to pride myself on. Not really, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stories. It's something kind of new, and if you guys like stories like this, I would definitely be open to incorporating them into my channel as one of the 1 to 3 videos, if not more, if I can do that, because I have some badass stories that I think you guys would like, and I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty freaking funny. So but anyways, guys, thanks for the time you spent on this video. I appreciate your time. I appreciate any feedback you guys leave me, and guys, hugs and kisses as always. Stay fly, stay fresh, and I'll catch you later. Peace.